just one whispered sentence before bed, saved me from months of sleepless nights and exhaustion. There was a long period when I truly believed I had lost the ability to sleep well forever. Every night I would lie down in bed, but my mind just would not stop spinning worries, memories, unfinished tasks. They kept circling around like a movie being played in reverse. The more I tried to fall asleep, the more awake I became. In the mornings, my body felt drained, my mind heavy, and I spent the entire day just drifting through like a shadow, barely functioning. I tried everything: herbal teas, soft music, even sleeping pills, but nothing worked for long. The effects were only temporary. Nothing brought lasting change. Then one night, I stumbled upon a method that sounded so simple, it almost felt silly. Right before falling asleep, whisper a positive affirmation in your mind. I was skeptical, but honestly, I was too tired not to give it a shot. That night, I closed my eyes, took a deep breath, and whispered in my thoughts, "I am resting fully." Just a few minutes later, I noticed my body felt lighter, my heart rate slowed down, and for the first time in months, I drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep. What I did not expect was that from that very moment, my life would start to change. And today, I want to share this story, not just to pass on a helpful tip, but so you too, if you are struggling with sleep, can try this little miracle for yourself. Before we begin, go ahead and leave a comment with the affirmation you want to use. For example, "I am resting fully," or "My body is healing little by little." And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep spreading positive energy healing together and rediscovering peaceful sleep. From that moment on, I knew I had found the key. And if you also want to experience that transformation starting tonight, let us walk through each simple but powerful step together. Step 1. Prepare your space. Did you know that most sleep difficulties do not begin with your pillow or your mattress, but with your surroundings? Our bodies and minds respond to signals. If your space is still bright, noisy, or full of stimulation, your brain will think it needs to stay alert, and falling asleep will become much harder. The first and most important thing is to turn off all electronic devices at least 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. The blue light from your phone, computer, or TV reduces melatonin production, that is the hormone that helps your body shift into rest mode. On top of that, scrolling through social media, reading the news, or checking work messages overstimulates your brain right before sleep. By cutting out those distractions completely, you give your brain a chance to slow down and ease into deeper relaxation. Next, lower the lighting in your room. Our brain has an internal clock that takes cues from the amount of light around us. When it gets dark, our body begins producing more melatonin to support sleep. Use soft yellow lights from a bedside lamp, or better yet, warm-toned lighting that helps your eyes relax. Some people enjoy lighting a scented candle to create a sense of warmth and calm. Just this simple change alone has helped many people fall asleep more easily without needing anything else. Room temperature plays a crucial role as well. The ideal sleep temperature is usually between 68 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. During sleep, your body temperature naturally drops slightly. A cool room helps support that process, making it easier to relax. If your room is too warm or too cold, your body has to use energy to adjust, and that slows down your transition into sleep. On colder nights, a light blanket and a pair of warm socks can make all the difference. Besides light and temperature, a clean and quiet space is just as important. A cluttered room creates a sense of mental chaos, making it harder to let go of the day's thoughts. Take a few minutes before bed to tidy up your bed and the area around it. You will be surprised how much that small act helps you unwind. If you live in a noisy area, white noise or soft rain sounds can be a wonderful solution. White noise works like a sound curtain. It masks sudden noises from the environment and keeps your mind in a stable state. Studies have shown that listening to white noise before and during sleep can reduce how often you wake up in the middle of the night and improve your overall sleep quality. You can also enhance your relaxation with gentle scents. Essential oils like lavender chamomile or sandalwood have been shown to calm the nervous system, lower your heart rate, and support deeper sleep. Just a few drops in a diffuser or a scented pouch near your pillow can make a noticeable difference. Step 2. Choose the right affirmation. The affirmation you choose is the heart of this method. It is like a special ticket that takes you to the land of peace and deep sleep. But for that ticket to unlock the door, it needs to have 3 qualities. It should be short, present tense, and believable. Why is that so important? Because right before sleep, your brain is not in analytical mode. It is in a state that receives information directly into the subconscious. A long sentence makes your mind work too hard to remember, which interrupts relaxation. An affirmation about a distant future feels like a promise that has not come true. And if the sentence feels too far from your current reality, your subconscious immediately resists it, almost like saying, "No, that is not true." So choose a phrase that is simple, present tense, and brings you a tiny sense of relief when you think it. If your body feels exhausted tonight, "I am resting fully" can feel like you are being held in the arms of calm. If you need recovery after a long day, "My body is healing little by little" helps you imagine every cell regenerating and restoring itself. And when your mind feels overwhelmed, "I am safe and at peace" can work like a lullaby, soothing both your body and spirit. What matters most is that the phrase touches your feelings in this exact moment. If you whisper it and feel your shoulders soften just a little, your breath slow down just a bit, that is a sign you have chosen well. You do not have to fully believe it right away. Just let the phrase pass through your mind like a gentle breeze, repeating it, so your subconscious can gradually accept and embrace it. You are also completely free to create your own affirmation as long as it feels soft, personal, and calming. Sometimes the ones you come up with yourself are the most powerful because they come directly from what your heart truly needs. Once you find the right affirmation, let it become your nighttime companion. And as you repeat it, match it with your breath. Breathe in to receive it. Breathe out to let go. In just a few minutes, you may feel the phrase dissolve into your whole being, leaving behind a quiet peace that gently carries you into sleep. Step 3. Whisper the affirmation. Now that you have your chosen affirmation, it is time to turn it into the magic that carries you into sleep. Start by lying down or sitting in a position where your body feels completely supported. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling the cool air filling your chest and flowing down into your belly. Hold it for a moment and then exhale slowly, as if you are releasing all the weight of the day. Once your breathing slows down, begin to whisper your affirmation silently in your mind. There is no need to speak out loud. Just let the words rise gently in your thoughts, like a soft breeze moving through a quiet field. Sync the phrase with your breath. Inhale as you begin the sentence. Exhale as you finish it. With every repetition, allow yourself to fully feel the words, as if you were tasting them. Repeat the affirmation 5 to 10 times or more if you wish. What matters is not the number, but the feeling of the phrase slowly sinking into your being. Every breath, every whisper is one more time you are planting that message deeper into your subconscious, where it will continue to work while you sleep. To make the method even more powerful, imagine a vivid picture that matches your affirmation. If your phrase is, "I am resting fully," picture yourself lying on soft grass under a starry sky, your whole body light as a cloud. If it is, "My body is healing little by little," imagine each cell glowing with light and self-repairing. If it is, "I am safe and at peace," you might see yourself in a warm, quiet room, while gentle rain falls outside, completely protected from the noise of the world. Let the image and the phrase blend into one vivid experience, as if you are living that moment right now. You do not need to force yourself to chase sleep. Just stay with that feeling. Sleep will come to you gently and quietly, like waves carrying you farther away from shore. And to make this practice not just effective in the moment, but a natural part of your life here, are a few small tips to help you stick with it gently and consistently. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to make affirmations part of your everyday life is to take them out of your mind and place them into your space. Write your affirmation on paper clearly and beautifully, and place it on your nightstand where you will definitely see it before you close your eyes and when you first wake up. Every time your eyes land on that paper, you are reminding yourself that peace and rest are close by. Even on the most exhausting nights, just one glance at those words can bring you back to your why and reignite a sense of calm. Besides writing it down, you can also bring your affirmation into your sound environment. Record your own voice reading the phrase slowly and gently, like you are singing a lullaby to someone you love. Then each night before bed, simply play the recording. Hearing your own voice whispering those soothing words creates a powerful connection, like holding yourself comforting the last bits of worry from your day. Many people say it feels like someone is there reassuring them, even if it is just their own voice echoing in the quiet room. When your affirmation is present, both in what you see and what you hear, it becomes part of your environment, no longer something you have to remember, but a natural rhythm in your daily life. That is when you will know you have truly made this practice your own, and restful sleep will come more easily than ever before. You might wonder, how could just a few whispered sentences have the power to change your sleep and your mood so deeply? The answer lies in both science and the power of the subconscious mind. Right before falling asleep, the brain enters alpha and theta wave states. This is the gateway to the subconscious, where thoughts and images are more easily absorbed without being blocked by the logic of the conscious mind. In other words, this is the golden window to send positive messages to your mind, where they are received most gently and naturally. When you repeat an affirmation, especially in the present tense, your brain does more than just hear the words. It begins to create physiological responses that match the state described. A phrase like "I am safe and at peace" activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your body responsible for rest and recovery. Your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, your muscles relax, and your body begins to leave its state of alertness, the very thing that keeps you tossing and turning all night. This effect becomes even stronger when you combine your affirmation with slow breathing and light body relaxation techniques. Deep, slow breathing is one of the most natural ways to tell your brain, everything is okay now. When your body receives that signal, cortisol, the stress hormone, begins to decrease, while melatonin, the hormone that supports sleep, is released in greater amounts. Gentle massage or progressive muscle relaxation reinforces that sense of safety, almost like your mind and body making an agreement. It is time to let go and fall into deep sleep. What is even more fascinating is that when this method is practiced regularly, your brain forms a strong association between the affirmation and a state of relaxation. Just hearing or thinking about that phrase can cause your body to respond as if it is time to sleep, even during the day. That is why many people say that once they start whispering their affirmation, they already begin to feel sleepy and calm, no matter where they are. And for this method to work to its fullest, there are a few small yet powerful tips that will help you fall into deep restorative sleep more easily. For whispered affirmations to truly work, you need a solid foundation, an environment that supports sleep. Just like seeds need good soil, water, and sunlight to grow, your mind also needs the right conditions for an affirmation to take root and begin creating change. Even the best technique struggles to work if your body is still affected by things that overstimulate or interfere with sleep. One of the most common and surprisingly underestimated reasons people struggle to fall asleep is caffeine. It is one of the biggest sleep saboteurs out there. Caffeine is a powerful stimulant that many people consume on a daily basis, often without realizing just how much it can interfere with a good night's rest. And it is not only in your morning cup of coffee. It also hides in strong tea, chocolate, energy drink, sodas, and even in certain over-the-counter medications like pain relievers and cold and flu treatments. What most people do not know is that caffeine can stay in your bloodstream for 6 to 8 hours after you consume it. That means even just one innocent-looking cup of coffee in the late afternoon, something you might not think twice about, could be enough to keep your brain active and alert long past bedtime, making it harder to wind down and fall asleep naturally. So, if you are truly committed to improving your sleep quality, try setting a firm rule for yourself. No caffeine after 12 o'clock noon. Instead, choose beverages that help your body relax and signal your mind that it is time to shift into rest mode. Warm, gentle drinks like chamomile tea, peppermint tea, or a cozy cup of warm lemon water with a spoonful of honey are perfect options. These kinds of drinks not only support your physical relaxation, but they also send a quiet, comforting message to your subconscious. The day is done. You are safe now. It is time to rest. Your dinner also plays a key role. Eating too much or choosing heavy, greasy or spicy foods in the evening forces your digestive system to work overtime at a time when your body should be winding down. As a result, energy and blood flow are directed toward digestion instead of deep rest. To avoid this, aim to finish dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Focus on light, easy-to-digest foods like steamed vegetables, fish soup, or thin porridge, paired with a small portion of whole grains to help stabilize blood sugar overnight. When your digestion is calm, your body can fully focus on healing and cell regeneration during sleep. Another key factor is choosing the right affirmation. Many people pick phrases that feel too far from their current reality. For example, I sleep soundly all night, even though they are struggling with chronic insomnia. The problem is the subconscious mind is not so easy to fool. If a statement directly contradicts your lived experience, it can create subconscious resistance and even increase tension. To avoid this, start with gentle, believable affirmations that reflect your desire in a softer way, like I am learning to relax at night, or I allow my body to rest. When you repeat these kinds of phrases, the feelings of relief and letting go will come more naturally. And once your mind gets used to receiving positive messages, you can gradually adjust the affirmation to move closer to your long-term goal. And finally, the most important ingredient of success is consistency. Like any habit, your body and mind need time to adapt. You cannot expect big results after just 1 or 2 nights. Give yourself at least 2 to 4 weeks of regular practice to begin feeling the true transformation. Many people have shared that at first they only noticed a little more relaxation. But then one morning, they woke up and realized they had slept through the entire night without tossing and turning. That is the moment the method begins to sink into the subconscious and work naturally on its own. Sleep is not just a time for the body to rest, it is when the mind heals and your energy is restored for a new day. With just a few minutes of whispering an affirmation before bed, you are giving yourself a gift, the gift of peace of belief and of the ability to calm your inner world. When combined with slow breathing, physical relaxation, and a soothing environment, this method not only helps you fall asleep more easily, it also improves the quality of your sleep so that every morning you wake up truly feeling refreshed. But always remember, true transformation comes from persistence. Each night, no matter how short or long, easy or challenging, every time you whisper that phrase, you are planting a seed of peace in your mind. And one day you will realize that you fell into deep sleep without even noticing, gently, like a passing breeze. Before we end, I invite you to share a positive affirmation of your own in the comments as a personal commitment to your journey toward restful sleep and inner peace. You might write something like, I deserve to rest fully, or any phrase that softens your heart. And do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might also need a better night's sleep. Together, we are creating a space filled with positive energy, a place where everyone is wrapped in peace and sweet dreams.